as we're only days away before Clash of Champions. Welcome everyone back to SmackDown live in Tucson, Arizona. Now we kick the show off with some women's action as we begin with a former SmackDown Women's Champion. Days away from SmackDown's exclusive premium live event, Clash of Champions.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
No doubt Toni Storm, a real champion, not something like an interim champion. Toni Storm, former SmackDown Women's Champion here in Universe Mode, have the opportunity to battle it out against Ronda Rousey, especially before Ronda Rousey challenges Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's title. Because that Clash of Champions will be Rousey and Becky once again, this time in an Iron Man match. Here comes the baddest woman on the planet.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Not too far from California, from Arizona, but either way, Ronda Rousey, again, was scheduled to face Sasha Banks here tonight, but sadly, due to outside obligations, Sasha Banks could not make it to SmackDown tonight. But no doubt, on the next episode of SmackDown, Rousey and Banks will battle it out on the next episode of SmackDown 100%. Just that Sasha couldn't make it here tonight. As the crowd chants for Ronda Rousey in this match, one-on-one, Rousey and Toni Storm. Try to go for a vertical suplex, but Rousey able to turn that around. Got her here, German suplex. Able to take her down. The last time these two competed against each other was at the Royal Rumble earlier this year when Toni Storm was the SmackDown, I believe was the champion, if not Rhea Ripley was the champion. Toni Storm got her up here. Oh! That's the night Toni Storm won the women's title from Rhea Ripley at the Rumble. That Storm now with a submission on the Rousey. Ronda Rousey able to get up the hold. A very well-known background, MMA background is Rousey. But look at this, German suplex. A very well-known wrestling background is Toni Storm. Been around all around the world. And then made it to WWE. Able to realize her dream, going to WrestleMania, winning the women's title from Candice LeRae years ago. Ooh, big kick to the face. And Toni! Big drop kick out of the corner. Isn't enough to put Rousey away. Hook of the leg and the kick out. Again, you got to know what's going through the mind of Rousey. Getting ready to have a match with Sasha Banks, but sadly, due to outside obligations, Banks couldn't make it tonight, allowing Toni Storm to return to SmackDown. Big kick to the face. You saw counter for counter moments ago. And now Rousey able to throw hands all over the face of Storm. And now Rousey able to turn her inside out there, using her body as a weapon. But you see Toni Storm battling back with those kicks. And now look at Toni. STF applied. STF submission hold locked in onto Rousey. And Rousey able to get out the hold. Elbow after elbow to the face. Jab to the face. Oh, missed the thrust kick that time. But look at Storm able to get her in position. Snap suplex. Now try to go for the legs. Maybe he had something in mind for a submission. Did Toni Storm, but now Rousey got her up. To go for Piper's Pit, but you saw Storm able to counter. Snapmare takedown. Here comes Storm, full head of steam with a drop kick to the face. And now, shot off the side, drop kick. And now look at this, dropping the leg. Off the second rope, Toni Storm throwing caution at the wind doing whatever she has to do to get the advantage over the baddest woman on the planet. The most non-lethal, lethal woman on the planet. And now got her. Pile driver. Pile driver there by Storm. Hooking the outside leg. And Rousey powers out at 2. And now, ooh. Able to get her with a kick. Looking right to the face. Got her from behind now. And now Rousey. Side Russian. And now look at that. Pounding away all over Storm. And then a kick for good measure. Ronda Rousey. Look at it, kick it up a notch. Kick it into high gear, maybe. Hyperextending the arm on the ropes. Well, she can't hold on that long. Might get disqualified. But luckily able to get out the hold. Look at jab. And now Rousey again. Bringing the fight towards Storm. Maybe sending a message to the SmackDown champion of the women's division in Becky Lynch. Able to send her back inside the ring. Up top. And Rousey! Able to drive the knee right to the chest. But again, you saw Storm able to counter. And now Toni Storm measuring Rousey. I think she wanted Storm 0, but Rousey able to counter. And now look at Rousey trying to go for a scoop slam. The hammerlock scoop slam, but a DDT by Storm. All to build momentum, but Storm looking to shut it all down here tonight. Looking to start building her own momentum back here on SmackDown. This is the first match of the night. As we're also going to hear from AJ Styles regarding his return last week on SmackDown. We're also going to hear from the new Intercontinental Champion in LA Knight regarding his new challenger in Drew McIntyre. And a lot more here tonight. The final SmackDown before Clash of Champs. Frog Splash! Storm felt froggy. Frog Splash by Storm. Hook in the leg. Got her in the kick out of 2. She almost had it, but a kick out of 2 by Rousey. Rousey's determined to stay alive here. Rousey's determined to show that she belongs in this women's title picture, that she deserves to be the next women's champion on SmackDown. Throwing hand to the face and a kick to the spine. Where else Rousey going? Storm able to roll away out a bit too far. I don't know if Rousey can reach. Smart move by Rousey. And I got her here. Position. Gut wrench slam. Able to get it with the gut wrench slam. And now Ronda. Ooh. Measuring Storm with that kick to the spine. And now Rousey. Submission hold. Armbar locked in. Armbar locked in. Storm scrambling. Storm got a tap. And I couldn't tell from our vantage point whether her fool's underneath the ropes. Either way, Rousey able to make her submit here on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
No doubt, momentum built against her opponent at Clash of Champions. That is true. LA Knight did call his shot months ago at the beginning of the year, saying that he will be a champion. And now look at him, able to win the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam. Congratulating McIntyre becoming #1 contender, but it's going to be a lot more than that than to defeat LA Knight, says the champ. Looks like McIntyre took offense to that. Obviously, LA Knight's not having any of McIntyre, interrupting his screen time, if you will. McIntyre said, you better have a speech ready for yourself after you lose at Clash of Champions. Telling the champion, LA Knight, to enjoy this moment while it lasts. And hey, wait, don't LA Knight! LA Knight took offense to that, bashing the Intercontinental title to the skull of McIntyre and hightailing it. And McIntyre up to his feet. Oh, man. These two looking to clash for the Intercontinental title at Clash of Champions. LA Knight versus the challenger, Drew McIntyre. The next time SmackDown will have a premium live event, it is Clash of Champions, an exclusive show to the SmackDown brand you don't want to miss, where all titles will be on the line from SmackDown. As we're back live on SmackDown, here comes Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi in action here tonight with their taking care of business tank at ringside. Despite all of that, Shotzi is ready to be in the ball pit. As tonight, Shotzi goes one-on-one with a debuting superstar in Kay Lee Ray. Here comes her opponent.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Kay Lee Ray.
Interesting introduction there by Kay Lee Ray, making her SmackDown debut here tonight. Look at that. What an entrance here by Kay Lee Ray, coming all the way from across the pond in the United Kingdom, and now they're going to make a name for herself here on the SmackDown brand. Kay Lee Ray able to get pyro and everything. It's almost like she has a fire lit inside of her. Pointing the bat at her opponent, Shotzi Blackheart. Can't wait to see what Kay Lee Ray's all about inside the ring. Because where there's smoke, there's fire from Kay Lee Ray. Shotzi Blackheart, Kay Lee Ray, one-on-one. Here we go, here on SmackDown. For the first time ever, these two meet. Here we go, shots being fired by Shotzi. As Shotzi able to send Kay Lee Ray into the corner. They're going to try to build up the women's division in regards of the women's Intercontinental title coming into the fold. And Lash Legend will take on Alexa Bliss at Clash of Champions. Both women were given the night off. Shots being fired here again by Shotzi. Chop after chop all over Kay Lee Ray. And Shotzi now able to take care of Kay Lee Ray. Bell to the back. Oh! Bell to the back driver, and Shotzi taking it towards Miss Ray here. Oh, but Kay Lee Ray, they're going to fire back as she does. And got her with the double knees. Able to get her with the double knees, did Kay Lee Ray, and now attacking that left leg. Kay Lee Ray but stomp to the skull. Both women have something to prove here on SmackDown. Maybe we could get a next challenger for the women's Intercontinental title. There's a chop there by Kay Lee Ray and a stomp as well. And now Lee Ray just taking it toward Shotzi here. In control. Shotzi's trying to get out of the box, if you will. Let's get set over the top to the outside. Able to create separation from each other. Shotzi Blackheart going after Kay Lee Ray on the outside. Oh! Bringing the fight to Kay Lee Ray. Able to drive her skull right into her knee. And now... oof. 3 by the referee, and he best both women on the outside. Shotzi up, and down she goes! DDT! Count of 4 is DDT planted by Shotzi, and now sending Kaylee Ray back in the ring. KLR not looking good in her debut on SmackDown, especially against Shotzi Blackheart. It might show the competitive nature here on SmackDown is that you may think you're the best, but when you're coming in and you take on our women's division competitors, then that's a different story. That's Kaylee Ray after storing shots, elbow to the skull as well. Kaylee Ray now looking to go up top. Kaylee Ray, oh, the swanton off the top. The swanton off the top, and now Kaylee Ray thinking about going for another one perhaps, or a different move. Oh wait, no, she tried it again. She tried it again, but that time Shotzi learned, able to get the knees up. But now Kaylee Ray got her up on the shoulders. Not looking good for Shotzi. Face first. Face first, and now trying to choke the life out of her in the corner. Holy. And now, oh! Death press there by Kaylee Ray. But Shotzi now trying to fight back at her. Reverse atomic drop. Double leg takedown, and now Shotzi, leg drop to follow. It's almost like a page out of Jeff Hardy's playbook there, but now Shotzi up top. Welcome to the ball pit. Senton off the top. Hook of the leg. Oh, and Kaylee Ray powered out of 2. I thought that was it, but Kaylee Ray showed that she got a lot of heart inside of her. A stone, but standing surrounded by Shotzi. Kaylee Ray might have had all the fire she had, but it might have got lit out. It might have been put out by Shotzi. Senton off the top. Shotzi with a win. Oh my goodness. That was a slow burn of a match. At the end of the match, it started to kick it into high gear as these two put on a heck of a performance here on SmackDown. No doubt, IC Championship go, and it's Shotzi's future. As Shotzi Blackheart celebrates her victory here tonight on SmackDown. Let's take it back to SmackDown a few weeks ago, where Alpha Academy, Otis and Chad Gable won their tag team match and then decided to attack the likes of Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde of Legado del Fantasma. For no reason, they attacked them. They won the match as well, but yet they decided to make a statement at the expense of Legado del Fantasma, which led Booker T to announce this big match for the next episode of SmackDown. As SmackDown will be going through a new change, as there will be a tag team steel cage match. The only way to win is by both teams gotta escape the cage, both feet on the floor. Take it back to the last episode of SmackDown, where Booker T announced Seth Rollins' opponent would be here on SmackDown, which led to be AJ Styles. Styles appeared coming through the WWE Universe, getting onto the apron right behind Rollins. Rollins turned around and found a phenomenal forearm waiting in the wings. AJ Styles wasn't done yet, as he was able to make a huge statement by planning a Styles Clash onto the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in Seth frickin' Rollins, letting it be known that it will be AJ Styles potentially be the one to put Rollins down and out for the world title. And speaking of the phenomenal one, here comes the former world champion in his own right, the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles knows what it's like to hold on to World Championship gold before. Styles, a former Universal Champion, a former WWE World Champion. Never forget, Unforgiven 2K18. It was Hell in the Cell. Kevin Owens and AJ Styles ending a year-long rivalry where Styles was able to win his first WWE Championship. And then, at the Royal Rumble, it was AJ Styles who ended Finn Balor's 440-day reign as WWE Universal Champion in 2K20. And tonight, AJ Styles, with a chip on his shoulder heading towards Clash of Champions, will have nothing more to add Clash of Champions where Seth Rollins loses his World Championship. AJ Styles looking for a fight, dressed in ring gear and all, saying now after hitting a phenomenal form last week, it wasn't good enough. AJ Styles claiming that Seth took him out at SummerSlam. Oh, wait a minute. After making a statement like that, you know the champion's gonna come out. And look at Seth Rollins looking as ridiculous as ever. Seth Rollins finally admits it. He was the one that took out AJ Styles at SummerSlam. Rollins going to give AJ a fact. That is true. The last time Rollins and Styles fought on a premium live event was at WrestleMania years ago. Rollins was able to defeat AJ Styles for the Universal title. But that was when Roman cashed in and took Seth Rollins' Universal title. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. AJ Styles going right up to the champion. Gotta give it to Seth. He's not moving either. AJ says that he's the same man while Rollins is still a slimy, well, you know, daring Rollins to take the first shot. Is Seth gonna do it? Styles is doing what Rollins would have done. Playing mind games. Getting in the head of Rollins. Testing. Pulling Rollins' punk card, if you will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at Clash of Champions, these two will throw hands all for the WWE World Championship. Stay tuned for more. So back here on SmackDown, here in Tucson, Arizona, as you're ready for some more women's action. Third women's match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Just heard from AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. That was a interesting scenario there. Even AJ Styles wanted Rollins to throw the first shot, but Seth didn't budge. But here comes two women that's going to budge inside that ring momentarily. Nikki, A.S.H in the ring. And here comes the return of the Nightmare, the Evil Witch in Rhea Ripley.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
The last time we saw Rhea Ripley in action on SmackDown must have been all the way back around the time she was competing for the SmackDown Women's title at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view a few months ago. Obviously, Rhea Ripley took some time off, may have readjusted herself, and especially now with the Women's Intercontinental title in the picture, no doubt that might be on Rhea Ripley's radar, if you will. Another opportunity for women to succeed in universe mode. On Raw, they have the tag titles. Here on SmackDown, they got the SmackDown Intercontinental title for the women. Rhea Ripley and Nikki A.S.H. one-on-one here tonight. Not the first time, won't be the last that these two meet inside the ring. Got some fans of Rhea Ripley here in attendance here in Tucson. Only days away from Clash of Champions, which will be live in Phoenix, Arizona, as Rhea Ripley driving the boot right to the throat of Nikki A.S.H. Don't forget our main event later on tonight, a big six-man elimination tag. The Bloodline, Roman, Jay, and Jimmy Uso against Randy Orton, Pete Dunne, and Kevin Owens. It was supposed to be Roman versus KO, but then Booker T decided to make it a bigger matchup into a six-man tag. Covering it off the splash by Ripley, but a show up or two by Nikki. And I got her up on the shoulders. And, oh, wow. Fireman's carry sit-down slam there by Ripley. And Ripley with a leg drop to follow. And again, Rhea Ripley. We're going to go to work here. Wrenching the head and neck backwards of Nikki A.S.H. Oh, and a neck breaker. Nikki, they're going to get back into the matchup here. They're going to try to switch the momentum into her favor. Taking on Ripley here. But, oh, Ripley. Leg sweep takedown goes for a pin cover. Lateral press as well. 2 count. Rhea Ripley can't believe that Nikki kicked out. Still got a long way to go in this match in order to put away Miss Nikki A.S.H. Wait a minute. Ripley with the riptide. But she's not done. Look at Ripley. Submission hold. She got that nightmare submission hold. That reverse cloverleaf. Nikki's in deep, deep trouble here. And see, look at that, able to find a way out the hold. Remember, these two might have known each other a bit well. Maybe Nikki might have done a little more research on Ripley to find a way out of that submission. And now look at Rhea Ripley. Just chucking Nikki like she's a bag. Like a bag of garbage something. Oh my God. Cannot underestimate the strength of Ripley here. She's been going at it in the gym over the last couple of months. Or maybe the last year or two. Wait a minute. Oh! German suplex there. And a big drop kick right to the spine. Count of 4 by the referee. And now Ripley able to get back in the ring. Ripley telling Nikki to get in the ring. Nikki's a bit dazed. Look at this! Ripley! Holy! Ripley just flew over the top senton onto Nikki. And now Ripley again, wrenching the head and neck on the Nikki A.S.H. at ringside, applying pressure. Tapping her out, won't mean a damn thing on the outside. But look at that, able to escape the hold. And now it's Nikki getting back inside the ring. And now it's Nikki waiting for Ripley to get back in the ring. And now look at that, Nikki able to catch Ripley getting back in the ring. Kick to the gut. Oh, blocked that. She blocked it. sends her into the corner. And now, oh, forearm to the chest. And now Nikki, drop kick. Drop kick, down goes Miss Ripley for the moment. Nikki throwing hands. And now it's Nikki A.S.H coming back. And now Nikki up top, look at that. Springboard moonsault up the top. Onto Ripley, but a power attitude. You gotta give Nikki credit on this one. Northern Light suplex. Now it's Nikki. What's this? Got the arm. Regal neckbreaker. Nikki might have Ripley right where she wanted her. The neckbreaker and the suplex to follow. Almost a superhero. Almost a superhero. They're gonna fly. Crossbody. Crossbody to Ripley. Hook to the outside leg. What a turnaround for Nikki A.S.H. Able to turn it around.
Here is your winner, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
Able to turn it around and got the win. Wow. That is some superhero-like stuff right there. Able to battle through adversity and come out on top. What a win! Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel. This coming weekend, it's WWE Clash of Champions premium live event presented by the SmackDown brand, where every SmackDown championship will be on the line live in Phoenix, Arizona. Look at the matches set for the show as the Women's Intercontinental title will be on the line. Lash Legend defends it against Alexa Bliss. These two were supposed to meet in NXT, but instead they get their opportunity to go one-on-one for the first Women's Intercontinental title at Clash of Champions. 20-minute Iron Woman match. Becky Lynch defends the women's title against Ronda Rousey. Can Ronda Rousey walk into SmackDown, walk into Clash of Champions, and win the SmackDown Women's title for the first time in her career? Or will the man come around and remain as champion? After winning a matchup against Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre earned himself an opportunity at LA Knight for the Intercontinental title. Will LA Knight remain as the Mega Intercontinental Champion? Or will Drew McIntyre walk away with the gold? Robert Roode challenges RVD for the Television Championship. Can Robert Roode win his first singles title in years, or will RVD remain on top as television champ? After firing shots back and forth between Randy Orton and the Usos at Clash of Champions, Orton must have a tag team partner to take on the Usos in a tornado tag team match. Who will it be? We'll find out at Clash of Champions. After Santos Escobar gave off a cocky, arrogant interview, Rey Mysterio decided to make a challenge, and Santos accepted it, but on a big stage, like Clash of Champions. And in our main event, the World Heavyweight title is on the line. AJ Styles challenges the WWE World Champion Seth Rollins. These two have met before in the past, and then they're going to do it again with the world title on the line. Can AJ Styles get vengeance by winning the title, or will Seth Rollins remain your WWE World Champion? You do not want to miss SmackDown's exclusive premium live event, Clash of Champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event, 6-man elimination tag team match. Kevin Owens, Pete Dunne, Randy Orton versus the entire Bloodline. This was supposed to be a one-on-one match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. I mean, last week on SmackDown, Kevin Owens came out, interrupted Roman.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
I sometimes forget that the ring announcer works here too. Anyways, in the last episode of SmackDown, Kevin Owens came out and interrupted Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was not liking the fact that Owens was coming out and also bringing on the fact that he lost at SummerSlam as well. And then Kevin Owens said that, well, I spoke with Booker T to have a matchup one-on-one against you. And then I guess Booker T in his own mind decided, you know what? Let's make SmackDown a big, big matchup before we go to Clash of Champions. And decided to get everyone involved. Here comes a man who has a matchup at Clash of Champions against the Usos.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Vipers, Randy Orton!
At Clash of Champions, we're going to find out how resourceful Randy Orton really is. Because he has to find a tag team partner. The question is, though, who the hell likes Randy Orton enough to be his own partner? Who likes Randy enough to join him in this fight against the Usos at Clash of Champions in a Tornado Tag Team match? We're going to find that out. Will Randy Orton be able to call up maybe an old friend of his? Maybe a rival, someone he doesn't like. Who knows what goes through the mind of the Viper? But knowing Randy Orton's history, what if he uses the Bloodline's own family members against him? Like, we've seen that when Randy Orton was leading up Legacy years ago. And now here comes their tag team partner.
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Here comes the Bruiserweight. A former television champion, a former Cruiserweight champion. A man who I believe was screwed out of the WWE title months ago here on SmackDown. Here comes Pete Dunne, who will have his match against a new member of the Bloodline at Clash of Champions. We have no idea who will it be, but we're going to find that out at the Premium Live event, thanks to the Usos. The Usos last week came out and said, hey, we know who did it. It's a member of our Bloodline, so you're going to find out who it is at Clash of Champions. And we also have for Pete Dunne saying that, well, the fact that there's more of you, in Dunne's terms, is bollocks. But Dunne will fight that questionable Bloodline member. But now here comes the other half of the six-man tag team match.
And at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Former multiple-time tag team champions is the Usos. Held all Raw, SmackDown, and NXT tag team titles in the past, and no doubt have their eyes set on tag team gold. Now that there's only one championship in the tag division, but they got to go through Randy Orton. They got to get rid of Randy Orton in order to do so. But now, here comes a former. It's still weird. It's been a couple of weeks, but it's still weird to say that here comes a former WWE World Champion. A man who has held SmackDown under his thumb for the last year and a half. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
The Tribal Chief back in action here tonight on SmackDown for the first time in many weeks. But this is the first time since SummerSlam we're seeing Reigns in action without the WWE title around his waist. Roman Reigns has been on the top of the world for too long in many's eyes. And now tonight, Reigns gonna join his cousins, the Usos, in this 6-man elimination tag. All to build momentum, headed towards Clash of Champions. Who will be on top? Don't go anywhere. Our main event 6-man elimination tag is live next on SmackDown. The next time SmackDown will have a premium live event, it is Clash of Champions, an exclusive show to the SmackDown brand you don't want to miss, where all titles will be on the line from SmackDown. As we're back live here on SmackDown throughout our 6-man elimination tag team match, no one has been eliminated thus far. Speaking of thus far, wait a minute, Pete Dunne, bitter end! Bitter end on the main event, Jey Uso. Hook in the outside leg, Owens in the ring, but couldn't make the save in time. Jimmy able to stop the count, sending him over the top to the outside, does Dunne. Tag, here comes Owens. Kevin Owens measuring Jey Uso, who got a big win over Randy Orton last week. We're going to try to continue that momentum, heading towards tonight. Bringing it towards Owens here. Stomp to the chest. And now a tag. Here comes the Tribal Chief. No longer WWE Champion in Roman Reigns, and that must eat him up inside. Spear by Reigns onto Owens. Cover. Orton in the ring. Orton able to make the save. And Reigns! Spear onto Randy Orton. Taking out the Viper. Able to isolate Randy Orton. Able to get rid of the Viper, and now almost like a 3-on-2 advantage here to the Bloodline. Orton is out from the spear. And now Reigns got Owens in position. But look at Owens. Elbow after elbow. Finding out of that predicament there. Double leg takedown. And a double foot stop by Owens. They're going to try to reach. Able to get the tag to Jimmy. And Jimmy Uso. Flying shoulder tackle on the Owens. And now look at Jimmy. Oh, wow. Wicked right to the face. And Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso got him. Vertical. That's suplex. We're going to wear down the prize fighter. Jimmy. With a thrust kick right to the abdomen. Knocking Owens down. Going up top of Pete Dunne. Not looking to play fair. Pete Dunne able to send Jimmy down, but Jimmy got up to his feet. And now Jimmy Uso. Hit toss neckbreaker on Owens. Goes for the cover. Would it be enough? Shoulders it down. But Pete Dunne able to kick at it too. But Pete Dunne able to make the save route. Pete Dunne able to make the save, and you saw Jey Uso try to get rid of Pete Dunne here. Look at that. Orton, I think he got the tag. Randy Orton able to get the tag and driving the knee. Able to drive the knee to the face of Orton. And now look at Jimmy up top. Jimmy! Stole! But Orton got the knees. Orton had the knees. Look at Jey Uso with the Samoa drop. Put on with a drop kick. A lot of great action for you in our main event. As Orton punts the skull of Jimmy Uso. Orton punting the skull of Jimmy Uso. That'll do it to put him away here. And Jey able to get involved. Randy Orton takes care of Jey Uso. And now attacking the left knee. The fact that this match has been going on this long and everybody's still intact, no one's been eliminated yet, is incredible. And now, knee to the midsection. Belly to belly slam by Orton. Taking it towards Jimmy. Obviously, Orton, Dunne, and Owens not looking to show any regret of whatever they do to the Bloodline in this match. And you can't blame him. It was the Bloodline who took out half of the Fatal 4-Way participants at SummerSlam. As Randy Orton DDT on the Jimmy. But look at Jimmy Uso crawling to make a tag. Orton doesn't realize. Here comes Jay. And caught him with a clothesline in the corner. A little bit of kick to the gut. Jay Uso firing back. This hellacious 6-man tag going out of here. Remember, elimination rules. Don't matter if you got pinned, submitted, or tapped out, or counted out, or disqualified. You get sent to the back. Match rules on. Jay up top looking to fly, but he realized Kevin Owens paying dividends, distracting Jey Uso tag. Here comes the Tribal Chief. Roman in the corner. Shot to the midsection. Rights and lefts. Roman! Knocking down Orton. Got Orton in a compromised position. Oof. Shot to the knee. And Roman with a spear. Spear on the Orton. Into the cover. Owens to the ring. Oh, barely meant to save, but he meant to save nonetheless. Roman. Oh, Superman punch didn't connect. Owens able to sidestep. Able to dodge the right. Owens sent into the corner. And now Roman. Pounding it away. Closing up the clothesline. Down goes. Whoa! RKO! RKO the Tribal Chief. He got him. Oh, but Jey Uso again made the save. RKO on the J. RKO on the J, and now Jey Uso suffered an RKO, then that neck breaker by Randy. Oh my God. Not looking to budge in this match for anybody. Not one elimination has happened yet. And it's Roman launching Orton out of the corner with that bomb, and now tag made. Here comes older brother and Jimmy Uso. Older brother of Jay. Oof. That kick to the spine. Jimmy up top. Orton in trouble. Splash! Splash connects. Does he have him? He got him. Reigns can be done at bay. And Orton's eliminated. Pete Dunne didn't get in the ring to make the save that time. But look at Dunne. Oh, wow. Dunne able to get a shot in onto Roman Reigns. And now, oh wait, Dragon Screw. Pete Dunne and Jimmy back and forth, but Dunne. Pete Dunne measuring Jimmy Uso. Oh, got him in position. Could it be time for bitter end? Bitter end by Pete on the Jimmy. He got him. He got him here. No, he got him. Elimination.
Has been eliminated.
Jimmy Uso's been eliminated. Now it's a tag team match. Owens and Dunne against Roman and Jay. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, like this match started like way back. And now, nearing the end of the show, we're getting eliminations covered up by Roman after spear. Owens, unlike Pete Dunne, able to make the save that time. Dunne didn't make the save for Randy Orton when he got eliminated. Just gotta point that out. Superman punch. Superman punch. The spear didn't do it. The Superman punch on the Dunne. Oh, but Dunne's still alive. Not to mention Kevin Owens cornered. Kevin Owens is in that corner. And Dunne driving the shoulder right to the mat. Pete Dunne! Hyperextending the arm of Roman. And a double foot stomp for good measure. Tried to go for a kick. Couldn't get him. The dragon screw. And now Roman got him in the corner. Oh, but look at Dunne. Power bomb. But Dunne's got to get out of that corner. Dunne goes for the cover. Wait a minute. Rope break. I didn't see the rope break, but referee is able to call a rope break regardless. And now Dunne just measuring Roman here. Look at Shot trying to go for a kick as well, but Roman able to block him. And now Roman Reigns got him. Neck breaker. Oh, God! Almost like an elbow right to the back of the neck. Dunne may be out there. That's it. Cover. Dunne's eliminated. And now Kevin Owens is the only man left in this match. And now look at Owens. Oh. Look at trying to battle back here. Got him in submission. He had him in a submission, but at this point, it's going to be very hard for Owens. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, sending right to the outside. I was going to say it's going to be hard for Owens to maintain this handicap situation here. But luckily, that might not be the case, but wait a minute. Jay up top. Jay up top. Splash onto Owens. He have him? Does he have him? No, he doesn't. Owens kicked out at 2. What a 6-man tag. And now Jey Uso again. Splash again onto Owens. The Bloodline stands tall thanks to the main event, Jey Uso.
Here are your winners, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Roman.
We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen, as the Bloodline celebrates this 6-man war, able to stand tall tonight. Good night, everybody, as the Bloodline reigns supreme.